Welcome back to another classic. Like, comment, subscribe for more of my content. Let's vibe. All right, so today we're finally gonna be able to get our hands on and open the newest One Piece starter deck, Egghead 29. Let's get into it, and I hope you guys enjoy. All right, excited about this. I definitely really wanted this deck. Can't wait to open it up and show it to you guys. I think I left my box cutter downstairs, so I'll just rip the top. Open one of these with my wife off camera, and she will be playing with that deck. This will be mine. Who knows, maybe we'll have a mirrored match between ourselves. Or I might just try out my awesome Sanji deck again. I do not like how they just put this deck right on top of the bonus pack. Okay. It's right there. We'll open that last. Hopefully it's okay. I got this one as well as the other one from my local LGS. Let's crack open this deck and I will show you guys all of the lovely cards from it. Let's do it. Definitely have so many awesome ideas on how to play with this deck. I'm very excited about it. It's definitely probably one of, if not my favorite one that they've come out with. Egghead is one of my favorite arcs behind Alabasta and Water 7. So this is a very exciting development. I see a lot of great things for this deck going forward. Even if a lot of people aren't excited about this leader, I still think it's really cool. We'll take a look at it right now. It's got a 5,000 attack life, or 5,000 attack. So that's like his defense and his offense. I'm still very new to playing it, but I'm starting to get the hang of it. It's got 6 life. Not a lot of cards and leaders that have that. I think the Ace has it too, and this might be the second one, if I'm not mistaken. Lovely looking card here. I know there's an awesome parallel of this, hopefully, in our bonus pack. When attacking, if you have 2 or less life cards, draw 1 and trash 1 from your hand. Like that. I'll pull the rest of them off the top here. And we got the Sanji. We got 4 costs, 5,000 right here. It's a good searcher. Look at 4 cards from the top of your deck, reveal 1 Straw Hat, add it to your hand. Place the rest at the bottom with a trash 1 from your hand trigger. Pretty cool. Would love to get this out of our bonus pack. Zora is my favorite, as you guys can see. Got a lot of awesome figures back here. Sanji is in my top as well. So I was very happy to see that the wings of the Captain Luffy were the SRs. It's got a rush character ability. Activate main once per turn. Trash 1 card with a trigger. Draw 1, give 1 rested to your leader or characters. 6 costs, 8,000 attack SR. That is very nice as well. Look forward to playing with this deck a lot. And finally, going through all of the sets that have, since we got into One Piece in June of 2024, me and my wife, that 500 years in the future was the first set that introduced Egghead cards. So we will be, or at least I will be, taking this full deck, and I'm gonna see how it looks when I play with it once and my wife plays with it, and then just from a few people I see online playing with it. But I'm gonna try to reconstruct it a little bit and add the cards from that set that I've seen, from Emperors, and I'm trying to remember a few other sets I've seen it from. I know a few in Carrying On as well. There's a few new Eggheads in there. Just sprinkled throughout all the different sets that have come out since OP07. And just seeing how strong I can make this. Obviously, I've seen a few people already putting playsets Akuma in here, even if that card's crazy in price. I had to. I sold one. I don't know why. I just needed some money at the time. But I kept one. So I got one copy. And I know I'm definitely gonna be throwing the Bonnie from Carrying On His Will in here. So a lot of different ways to play this deck, and it just looks really fun. I don't know what else to say. I'm just gonna sleeve the hollows until I find some sleeves to put it in so I can make my deck with it. There's our Luffy, beautiful card, Sanji, and our Zoro. All right, and here is the rest of the deck. Got Usopp here, 3 cost, 4,000 attack, 1,000 counter. Rest up to one of your opponents with a cost equal or less than the number of your opponent's life cards. 4 copies of that. We got Kaku here, 4 cost, 5,000, 1,000 counter. The number of your life cards is equal or less than the number of your opponents. This character gains 1,000 power with a KO trigger on your opponent's characters with a cost of 3 or less. Not bad. Not too bad. I was thinking about taking that one out and replacing it with Carrying On His Will Bonnie, but I might hold on to that. Definitely will be throwing this in there for the 2,000 counter. Very good to keep in your hand to protect yourself on defense. Got a 6 cost, 5,000 with a trigger. If leader's Luffy, play this card. Obviously, so if that, only 2 copies, but if I add it with the other starter deck, I got a play set of 4. Ends up in your life cards, and your opponent makes you take one. Get to play it for free. And we got a 2,000 cost, or a 2,000 counter, 6 cost, 7K Stussy. Not too much to say there, just a lovely card. This Chopper is interesting. 4 cost, 5K, 1,000 counter. On KO, you may add 1 card from the top or bottom of your life to your hand, and then add up to 1 card from your hand to top of your life. So that's interesting. So that works really well with obviously trying to play cards that like this that have a trigger. If this was in your hand, this gets KO'd after you play it. You basically could navigate and know how to find this card right here to play for free. Swap it from your hand with your life, another card from your life to your hand, bada boom, bada bam, you know. And Chopper's sweet, so I love that. Got 2 Namis here. Card everyone's talking about, 1,000 counter. If your Egghead type character would be KO'd by your opponent's effect, you may turn 1 card from the top of your life cards face up, so that helps you even be able to see which card you want to swap with if that Chopper got KO'd. And a trigger of playing this card if Luffy's your leader, which he is. 2,000 cost Frankie, or 2,000 counter, 5 cost 6K Frankie. Very cool. We got 4 2 cost 2K 1,000 counter blocker Brook right here. Very cool. 1 cost Luffy here when he runs out of energy after using up all his gear 5 and Egghead. Very cool. Activate once per turn. Give up the 1 rested to one of your Luffy. That makes sense, because you know he needs more meat. Got a 4 cost 2K 2,000 counter blocker Robin. Very nice. Always needed. Got 4 Rob Luce, 1,000 counter, 5 cost 6K. KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost equal to or less than the total of your and your opponent's life cards. That definitely seems crazy cool if you're able to activate that trigger. Got 4 new events. Raw Heat Strike. Sanji move right here. That looked crazy, right? I feel like I remember that too. That was when they were fighting the Seraphim, and he's obviously trying to save Nami right there. Got cost 1 Dawn. Up to one of your leader or character cards gains 2,000 power during this battle. Then if you have 1 or less life cards, give up to one of your opponent's leaders or characters negative 2,000 during this turn. Trigger, draw 1 from your life. Love that. Got 2 of these right here. Thought this was cool. This was when obviously Kizaru found all the Straw Hats on Egghead after the Marines had to come there to try to take them out while they're there visiting Vegapunk. Kizaru, compared to 2 years ago, we're 100 times stronger now. He ain't wrong. If your Monkey D. Luffy leader gains unblockable during his turn as a main, that's not bad. A 3,000 power counter for one Dawn, but a very good main effect too, if you want to attack with your Luffy leader. I like that. And last but not least, we got a good old Zoro right here, Deaf Lion Song. The one of your leaders or characters gains 4k power during his turn. Then if you have 2 or less life, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 3 or less. I like that. Definitely be playing with that. And there's our 10 Dawn, non-hollow. That's a solid deck. I like it. I really like that. I cannot wait to play with this. This looks like a lot of fun. I can't wait to play around with this and see how I can make this better. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I've seen quite a few people already kind of tinker with it and find cool ways to add to it. I'm gonna have a lot of fun experimenting with this. I can't wait to show you guys all the different variations that I come up with. And that will be so cool, because this looks like a very fun deck. And we're right in the middle of Egghead. You know, we're trying to finish the second half of the English before we go into Elbath in the anime. So it feels just like it's right there, like it's peak with where we're at in the anime too. So before I open this starter deck Egghead 3 card bonus pack, I wanted to show you guys the 3 that we got from our first one we opened. This is what we got. Obviously my wife wants Chopper and Robin. Chopper's her favorite. I would love Zoro, but we got Jinbei. Very cool here. Love the texture on this one. Can't be mad at that. And we got full art Frankie. And we also got the Stussy. Beautiful cards. I'll show them again to you guys. Jinbei, Frankie, and Stussy. Very cool. Now let's hope we can get different ones and better ones out of this one. Wish me luck, guys. I'm gonna open it from the back. Try to keep the suspense. You never know, right? I opened one of the gear of the starter deck 21 Gear X and did not get the lucky Luffy out of that one. But you know, the cool white parallel that everybody wants, that's always worth so much. But I did get Zoro out of there, so that was exciting. I'm just gonna flip it. Let's see what we got. All right. Hey, look at that. That's already a great start. That'll make my wife extremely happy. She really wants this one. That is beautiful. Look at the texture on that too. Yeah, she will love this. Okay. Let's see what's our second one. Nami! Wow. Okay. The waifu bonus pack. All right. Well, that's very nice. Now, if we can't get Chopper or Zoro in the last one, can we get the Luffy? This is already amazing. What we got? Oh. Can we get the Luffy? What a troll. Yes, we can. How funny is that? I just had to... I can't wait to watch this one back. Can we get the Luffy? Yeah, we got it. Not the parallel one. We got the Luffy though. Looks like I'm gonna have to go buy the Zoro and the Chopper. But got the Robin, and the Nami is cute. Nami's not really our favorite, but You gotta be happy when you see a Nami. Namis are always cute. Everybody loves Nami Swan. She's gonna love the Robin right here. That is awesome. This is a very good one. Way better than the first one, obviously. Look at that. Okay. Now that's more like it. That first one was not too good for a bonus pack. This is more like it. Look at that. Lovely Robin here. All right. There's our Robin. Full art Robin. Full art Nami Swan. And can we get a Luffy? Oh man. Look at that. Love the texture on that. Love the texture on this one. And hey, even our tired, worn out Luffy looks great. What can you say? Oh man, I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was really cool. And until next time, when we drop the next classic, one piece and much love to you. Have a good one.